Good morning and welcome to today's talk all about how to raise your vibration. And before I get into ways in which you can raise your vibration, I thought that I would just explain a little about why we would want to do that. So the whole background, I guess, to raising your vibrational frequency comes from quantum physics. Now, as I've often said, I am no scientist, but I have read a little bit about quantum physics, and you can read all about it or hear all about it on YouTube from people who really know about it. But essentially what it says is that everything is made up of different vibrations. Everybody is working everything's made up of energy, which is all vibrating at different frequencies. So my frequency will be different from somebody else's. You know, this table that I've got in front of me is also vibrating at a frequency which is much more dense, which is why the table is solid. But as human beings, our energy levels are affecting our frequency. And why we want to raise our vibrational frequency is that basically we just feel much better when our frequency is higher. We feel lighter, we feel happier, it improves our mood. And the other thing about it is that people just love to be around people with high vibrational frequencies. You'll know the people in your life who are vibrating at high frequencies just by how they are. You know, they seem so positive and everybody gravitates towards them. They're just nice to be around. And conversely, the people who are vibrating at low frequencies don't feel great to be around. You know, those are the ones that are always moaning, and yeah, the energy vampires, as people call them. So that's a bit of the background as to why we might want to raise our vibrational frequency. And I'm going to go through, I think, 5 ways in which you can do it quite easily. So the first one is to do something you love. Now, you've heard me lots of times banging on about the importance of doing something you love, and that's why I say it, because it makes you feel so much better. It raises your vibrational frequency. Now, that thing you love could be anything at all. It'll be different for everybody because we're all different people. We all love different things, but you know, it can be things like baking, gardening, horse riding, swimming, running, dancing, anything, painting, but whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Whatever activity it is that really makes you just get into that lovely flow state, and you know, where time passes without you noticing, that is doing something you love, and it will raise your vibrational frequency. Another easy way to do it is something that you will know instinctively without perhaps realizing that it's all about the vibration, which is to go out in nature. Have a walk in nature. It doesn't have to be particularly long, but nature itself and the natural world is vibrating at high frequencies, and we pick up on that when we go out into it. So if you have a walk in the woodlands, or you know, around a beautiful garden, it raises your frequency because it is being lifted up by the vibrational frequency of the natural world around you. So that's a really easy one to do. Another one is dancing. To be honest, any kind of exercise will do it, because you know that even if you hate the thought of going and exercising, once you've done it, you feel better because it gets your energy moving in your body, gives you those endorphins and all those feel-good hormones. Dancing is a great one because it does process your energy, can process emotions as well. And as you know, I love chakra dancing for all of those reasons. It's brilliant for transforming your energy. And I know that, you know, after an hour session, I just feel so much brighter and lighter, even though I do work on other ways of raising my vibration, and I try to keep it high anyway. So the fourth one is gratitude, and having a gratitude practice. And again, it's something I bang on about a lot. The reason is that all of our emotions have a different frequency. There is a scale of them. So the high vibration emotions are things like gratitude, joy, love, Whereas the low vibrational emotions are things like guilt, fear, anger, and you can probably just hear the difference when I say those words. So having a gratitude practice is putting yourself immediately in one of those higher vibrational emotions. And it's very, very easy to do. I mean, lots of people probably do it already now because it has become quite common, but I do still come across people who haven't heard of it or don't do it. And all you have to do is every day write down 3 things that you are grateful for that day. It's great to do it in the evening before you go to sleep because it puts you in a positive state of mind before you go to sleep. But the key thing is not just to write it down mechanically that I am grateful for whatever it is. It's to actually get into the feeling of gratitude for those things. And you can feel grateful at any stage during the day as well. And it really does lift your vibration and makes you feel better. And because it does that, it starts to attract more good things towards you as well, which is another benefit of raising your vibrational frequency. Have I done 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I have. So the last one I'm going to tell you about, it is all to do with emotions again, but it's an actual exercise that I love to share with people. I often share this one when I'm doing presentations because it's a really quick and easy way of raising your vibrations. And you will see or feel straight away what a difference it makes. So all you have to do is preferably close your eyes, but obviously don't if you're not in a situation where that's safe to do, i.e. when you're driving or anything like that. But you can do the exercise in your head even if your eyes are open, but just focus on somebody that you love. It can be anybody at all, it could be a pet if you'd rather do a pet than a person. The important thing is that you love that person or pet, and in your mind you want to focus on how they make you feel, and just spend a minute or so, or maybe even just 30 seconds, doesn't have to be long, just getting yourself into that feeling. Really have that feeling inhabit your body, that feeling of love for that person or pet. And after a period of time, now I didn't leave you long enough really to do it then, excuse me. But if you do it for 30 seconds or more, you will notice, I'm sorry, I've got a real frog in my throat. You will notice that you start to feel a bit warm and fuzzy inside. Often when I'm doing the exercise in a room with people and they've got their eyes closed, I notice that people start to smile. They're not even aware that they're doing it. It's because they have started to allow that feeling of love to permeate their bodies. And so that gets you into that higher frequency emotion, and it just makes you feel better. And it's a brilliant one to have up your sleeve. So when you catch yourself feeling down, you're having a bad day, or if you've got something coming up that you're not looking forward to and you just need to raise your vibration ready for it, just do that exercise for a minute or 2. Just take some quiet time and really focus on somebody you love, and it will raise your vibration. So those are 5 easy ways that you can raise your vibrational frequency. There are lots of others, but I do encourage you particularly to adopt a gratitude practice if you haven't already got one, because it is such a game changer. Until you've done it, you won't realise what a difference it makes. And also to do something you love as often as you can. I usually recommend doing something you love every single day, because it doesn't have to be a big thing. You might think, oh crikey, I haven't got time to, go to a dance class or whatever it is, or go out and ride my horse. But something you love could be as simple as sitting down with a delicious cup of coffee and reading a magazine, if that's what you love to do. So it can be done, and it is really worth doing, because you will find that when you start to consciously adopt these practices which raise your vibrational frequency, you will just feel brighter and happier in life generally. So let me know how you get on if you're going to start doing something different to raise your frequency. I'd love to know. So thanks for watching, and apologies about the coughing fit in the middle. I'll be back here again next Tuesday. Have a great week. Bye bye.